I'm Rob.
And I'm Matt.
And this is the Knockout League review by Barefoot Gaming.
You think this is a game? It might be to you, but it ain't to me. Oh, don't run away now. You've come to the right place. Plenty folks have come through here, but they didn't have what it takes. But I see something in you, young blood. You're different. This here league is no joke, kid. These fighters are ferocious. If you're trying to get to the top, I'll get you there, young blood. But it ain't gonna be easy.
So this is boxing, but it's done different than what we've reviewed in the past. This one is done more akin to Mike Tyson Knockout on the NES, where one person throws the punch and it's all about timing of blocks. So you can't just hold up the block and you can't move early or it won't count.
Right.
How do you move, Matthew?
You move left to right. You can pull back kind of like you're doing the hula, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and it actually penalizes you for moving too far in any direction. It'll stop the game. If you move at the person attacking you, it'll stop the game. If you move too far to the left, it'll stop the game.
Right.
Brief tutorial in the beginning shows you kind of how to move around the game a little bit. You've got a guy that's trying to teach you how to do the moves, and I have found that if you punch him while he's trying to teach you the moves, he repeats himself right back to the beginning.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple tutorial, but I think they drag it out a little bit too long because you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and the point gets itself across the first time round. They don't need to do it like 10 times.
You fight different kinds of boxers. Every time you beat a boxer, you unlock another one. All the boxers that they have in the game so far seem very larger than life. Give me some examples.
I mean, the one that I mainly faced was a girl who acted like a lion. She bit you and attacked you with her hands up, and she kind of moved quickly. Yeah,
and then there's just your typical big Mike Tyson-ish type character that'll just throw a beating on you. They also have like an octopus who has weird attacks. So it's not going for realism, it's just going for like a arcade style boxing game. They move, you counter, and you just remember their pattern, and that's how you progress in the game.
That's basically the way the game is. You just have to remember a pattern. There's not much skill to it unless it's not registering the movement perfectly for you. Because I know one time I kept pulling back, and if you pull back too early or too late a little bit, it won't register it, and you'll still get hit even though you're so far back away from the punch, it feels. So that kind of sucks, but yeah, it's pretty well just remember the pattern and you can move on with the match.
So that being said, how many boxing octopi out of 5 would you give this game, Matthew, and why?
I'm not a huge fan of the game because you don't move around that much, just dodging. I'd probably give it like a 2. I just couldn't justify spending the amount of money that they want you to spend for something so simple.
And that amount is $21.99 Canadian. So this is not a cheap game. It looks polished, the game looks good, but I myself wouldn't give it more than a 2 out of 5 either, and even that's a bit of a stretch. My issue with this game is it boils down to memorizing what they're going to do. As soon as I realized that it's just a memorization of patterns, I just stood there and it felt a little bit like a Wii game in the sense that it was just timing. Hold my block at a certain time, wait, hold my block at a certain time, punch, hold my block at a... I didn't even have to move. So that's it. Not really a recommendation from, I guess, either of us on this one.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That's it. That's review 4.
Knockout what?
Bye. The big sign behind us.
Barefoot Gaming.
Excellent.
I thought you were talking about the publisher of the game. I'm like, we didn't discuss this.
Thank you so much. Have yourself a good one. We'll talk to you again real soon.
See you guys.
See ya.